Iron Man was an interesting project for us. The director came to us, brought us in very early on, and just had a lot of really amazing ideas about how to deal with memory and how to deal with interface and what is Tony's workshop going to be. And we did so many rounds of that, and it ended up eventually just boiling down to the computer system itself and all the interactions that kind of went along with that.
The first challenge was to really deal with what the style would look like and could it carry through in dark areas and light areas, and each shot was very different. So we kind of come up with a style first, the layering of the lines and the dots and the external information and all the little extra bits of detail and graphics.
In the very beginning, just like it was like a very pre-production stage, we were meeting them, and they were saying that they wanted to take whatever that was on his table and sort of have this holographic environment as his workshop, so that he could just move anywhere he wants, or if he wants to like sit in the chair and spin around and turn, he would be able to do that.
And we did a lot of that with our standing. We did a lot of performance pieces and trying to figure out how this thing would behave. Will it expand? Will it contract? How organic can we make it? So we went through a lot of tests before we actually got the final plates from Marvel and from Jon Favreau. And once we had those, Robert Downey Jr. had a very strong performance as always, and so it kind of made it easy at that point.
The challenge was how to make it something that served what Robert Downey Jr. wanted to do versus what we thought an interface would be. I thought we had a lot of really good ideas, but when it came down to getting the work done, it was really just all about how he felt more natural in his performance and what are the kinds of things that he interpreted as. A lot of the motions and the just the weird things that he didn't really click with us at first, but I think once we got working with it, it really just started to make a lot of sense, and it just became sort of a fun exploration on how do we make something that appears kind of off and sort of silly to be something that turned out very interesting.
One of the creative directors of the sequence was discovering this molecule, and it was buried deep inside the Expo model, which was a key kind of like aha moment in the film where he was really reaching out for clues and trying to find and solve it.
We had to always keep in mind to make it look kind of interesting visually.
He's kind of struggling with that. You can't just blast the scene with these really crazy motions.
They have to look relatively chaotic also at the same time, because it's like his workshop, it's like his creative mess.
It was a very thin line, and we went back and forth with kind of overly detailed work, which we had to trim back and really keep it core to the story and what he was trying to say.
We had to take it to a completely different level where we would need to add layers and layers of things that would make sense.
It was still a hard task in the end, but we did it.
That's what it's about. We love film. And that's just what we do here, and I think we do it well.